welcome back to my channel. My name is Megan. If you are new here, don't forget to subscribe. I post videos twice a week, Wednesdays and Saturdays. Today is Monday, January 9th, so beginning of the week. I thought about doing just like a productive Monday, getting our shit together day in my life. If you guys watched my previous vlog, it was the weekend in my life and I had a very like self-care rejuvenating weekend, and I spent last night just like getting myself in the right mindset to have a good night routine for today. Unfortunately, I had the crappiest sleep, which I feel like always happens on Sundays. I looked at my Oura ring this morning, and even though I went to bed as scheduled, like I told myself I'm going to bed at 10:30, waking up at 7 every day, according to my Oura ring, I didn't fall asleep until 12:15. So I got less than 7 hours of sleep. I still got up at 7 because that's what I told myself I would do, but I was just like not feeling it today. Daniel was in the same boat. We were both just like grumpy this morning, but I told myself like, no, I am going to do my morning routine. I'm going to get up because that's what I said I was going to do, and I always feel better, and I'm going to take back control of my day even if I'm just a little bit sluggish. So I got up this morning, I did my full morning routine as you saw, which basically is getting up, having lemon water, journaling, meditating, reading. Then I take Abel for a walk, I have some breakfast, and now I just got ready for the day. I do have meetings today, but nothing that I'm really on camera for, but I wanted to get a little bit ready because like that also makes me feel good, just like put together versus like frumpy in my pajamas. So I just put this cute little knit green sweater on. I do still have leggings on. Pulled my hair back because I didn't end up hair washing this weekend, so it's feeling it, and then I put just some light makeup on. But it's almost 10 o'clock here and I have a call in about 10 minutes or so. So I'm going to go upstairs and make a coffee and get started for the day. I'm reading the book called Manifest by Roxy Nafuzi. I can't think of her last name, but it's like really popular right now, so I'm sure you've heard of it, but I am like loving it so far. I really missed reading personal development books. I stopped for a while when I got the 101 essays that will change the way you think, because even though that is like personal development, I was just reading like a chapter every day, but I think there's just like something so good about reading a book from like start to finish on like a journey of personal growth and personal development. But this book is all about manifesting, so if you're into that, you'll love it. If you're not, take it or leave it. But one thing that she's talking about right now in the book is how much our thoughts can really impact our life, and the thoughts are the beliefs and the things that we say to ourselves, and it's being aware of those thoughts but then changing them. So if you're having thoughts like I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy enough, I'm not going to be successful, like I suck, I'm a loser, like I'm tired, like this always happens, like all of these negative thoughts, that's going to project into your conscious brain, and that's going to reflect the actions that you take in your day. And so yeah, when I was having this morning of like, this sucks for like a Monday morning, I don't feel productive, I feel tired, and I don't want to do anything, I was just aware of those thoughts and I chose to change them. And I thought to myself like, no, like I am productive, I am a person who prioritizes their morning routine, I'm focused on what I want, I'm gonna like change my mindset, and I already like do feel better. And I think that's gonna be something that I have to work on throughout the day today, because like again, I'm just not feeling it, but that's okay. So yeah, I just thought that was like really insightful, is like being aware of the thoughts that you're having, and ask yourself like what thoughts are constantly coming up in your mind and how you're feeling. But yeah, good morning. Happy Monday. So yeah, gonna take you along through my day. Like I said, I'm gonna make a coffee right now. It's almost 10 o'clock and I have a call. I'm gonna do some work, and then yeah, in terms of the day, I'm wanting to go to the gym. I'm hoping that happens. I might be seeing my friend Tara. During the day, it's obviously just like a normal work day. I might have to stop at the grocery store to get some stuff for dinner, and then I'm gonna have like an unwinding, like full night routine again. So I will show you guys that, because I'm being really intentional about my night routine as well. So happy Monday, let's get into the vlog, and I'm so happy you're here. Okay, I've shown this before, but I want to just quickly go through how I plan my week. So this is like an every Monday morning task. So I will just write out the week and I will basically post all of the like to-dos. This is like personal, like daily well, coaching, YouTube, podcast like to-do. So I'll put everything here. So as you can see, like this is a client that I have, like I need to edit my blogs, I need to set up my emails, I need to create a workbook for an event. So this is like my to-dos. I also have one for like work. So these are like actual like projects that I'm working on. So I will write those down, and basically once I have it all written down, I come to my planner, which like ends up looking kind of crazy by the end of the week. But this is like my planner. I put all of my work meetings in purple. I put my workouts in blue, which I still have to fill in some more. And anything like personal that's like an appointment or meeting, it's in yellow. And then otherwise I'll just like start to plot in all the stuff from here onto my planner so that I make sure throughout the week I'm working on everything and getting everything done. So yeah, so it ends up being like heavy at the beginning of the week, and then I kind of leave the end a little bit empty because things will kind of trickle through the week. But yeah, this is kind of like how I plan my week, and I add anything in like my digital like Google Calendar if I need to in terms of like importance. But yeah, that is how I kind of plan out my week. We are just sitting down for dinner, and Sophia cooked for us. So we're having french fries, a burger with cheese, and some Caesar salad. So gonna have that tonight. Hello. Okay, it is much later. I just had like a typical work day in my life. So I was basically like at my computer all day. I took like a little break for some lunch, and I had leftovers from last night, which was our chicken noodle soup. But yeah, just like worked all day, and then I just had dinner. Sophia actually made dinner tonight, so that was nice. So we just had dinner, and then it's about, I think it's like just after 6, and I'm gonna be editing the vlog from this past weekend, so that'll actually be live on my channel if you haven't seen that already. But we actually decided to do like an impromptu guided session at the sauna that we go to. So on Monday nights they host yeah, like a guided session in the saunas, and it's like breath work and movement, and it's led by an instructor in the sauna, and then it's guided in the cold plunge for 2 minutes. But yeah, so we're actually gonna go to that tonight at 8:30, and yeah, so I'm just gonna like edit until then, maybe like rinse off, take a shower, take my makeup off, stuff like that before we go. Abel's got his balls. I'm sorry, Abel, about the noise. But I wanted to hop on here to chat because it's so funny. Like, again, if you watched any of my previous videos this year already, I've been talking about how I want to really implement strong wellness habits into my day-to-day life, and that includes like the daily habits that I'm doing and the daily rituals and routines and things I'm like focusing on. And you can have like such a idea of how you want to show up and like things that you want to do, but sometimes like life just throws you a curveball and you just aren't feeling it, and that can be frustrating. And so last night, again, like if you watched my previous vlog, I talked like literally last night, like Sunday night, I was like, I had such a good like self-care day. I am like unwinding. I'm gonna go to bed at like the proper time. I'm going to hi, you want to go up here? You going up? Okay, go. Okay, go. hold on. Anyone up? Okay, go. Ooh. Okay, sorry. But yeah, so I like had such a good night of like just getting in the proper zone to like have a good night's rest. I went to bed at the time that I said I was gonna go to bed at, so I was in bed and then I read until 11, and I literally like stayed up till I think my Oura ring said like 12:15. I was up until like just tossing and turning, so obviously I didn't have a good sleep. And then today I woke up, my sister woke up and Daniel woke up. We were all like in a mood, just like not feeling it. I was like so tired, so groggy, like I didn't feel like doing anything. I did get up at 7, like, which is what I like said I was gonna do. But yeah, I just like wasn't feeling it, and all day, like even though I like got ready and did the things that are in my control, like I got up, I did my morning routine, I got ready for the day, I was very intentional about the stuff that I was working on, I like stayed in the zone, but I just like wasn't feeling it. And it can be frustrating when you're trying to make all these like choices and decisions when it comes to health and wellness, and like you want to stay on track and you want to be focused, but then you just like ultimately like aren't feeling it. And yeah, that can be really frustrating. And it just like reminded me of why I want to start implementing these habits in the first place. And for me, when I think of a habit, it's something that is mindless. Like you use your subconscious brain to do it. You don't even have to think about it. So similar to like brushing your teeth as a habit, it's not like you think every day like, should I brush my teeth or should I not brush my teeth? It's just like part of your daily habits that you do for like oral hygiene. And so I think like it's difficult in the beginning to create a habit because you're using and flexing that conscious brain so much to say like, okay, I need to do this thing, I need to do this thing, and then I'm going to do this thing, and then I have to do this thing. And that becomes like exhausting. And I think that's why a lot of people fall off their goals, especially like in the new year, because it's so much for the conscious brain to constantly think about in terms of what you're doing. But in these moments like today, even though I just like wasn't feeling it, and I like really had the intention of having like this really productive day and like feeling really good and like woo Monday, and like I'm getting all this stuff done and I'm like on track. Like I did all those things, but ultimately I just like wasn't feeling it. Like, you know, what I was doing wasn't aligned with like the emotional side. I was just like trudging through. And I think in the past when I would feel that way, I would kind of just like call the day a wash, and I would basically like stay in my pajamas, or I would just like rest or relax, or I would like not do the things that I said I was going to do because I'm like, ugh, like I'm just not feeling it. But I really told myself that I was going to focus on these things and just like continue to push through even if it was difficult. And even if it was difficult. And that's what I did, and I still feel like really happy that I did these things and that I got everything done, even if I wasn't feeling it. And I think that's truly what makes a habit over time. What? That is truly what makes a habit over time, is just like the consistency of doing something day in and day out, even when you don't have the motivation, because that motivation won't always be there. You won't wake up every day feeling motivated to take on the day. You're gonna have days where you kind of feel crappy and you just like don't feel good. And I think just like remembering like why you wanted these daily habits to be put in place in the first place. And I think for me, like when I think about daily habits and that like act of doing these habits, it's because I'm truly trying to embody that future self of me, of like I want to show up and be this healthy person who is successful and who is productive and who gets things done and who is focused and ultimately is just like in a good headspace, like mentally, emotionally, and able and spiritually. Look at this guy. And the habits that I'm doing now, I feel like are an embodiment of that future self, and I want to be her now. Abel, I'm trying to vlog. I want to be her now. So I'm really... Abel, I'm trying to vlog. You have to be quiet, okay? That's enough, okay? So, my point in all of this is that I'm trying to focus on these habits. Okay, come down then, okay. Come down. Yeah, thank you, thank you. Do you want the ball? I'm trying to focus on these habits now because I feel like they put me in a good place to be successful and to show up as the version of myself that I want to be, and it focuses on health and wellness, and it makes me feel good, and I'm doing them to like better myself and be like the best version of myself, even on the days that I'm just not feeling it and I'm not having a good headspace mentally. Thank you. Anyways, he clearly doesn't want me to keep talking and he thinks I'm talking too much, right? Right? So, on that note, all is to say is that if you're just having one of those days where you're just like not feeling it, okay, go. And you're feeling crappy and you just like want to shut down, there's definitely days for that. And I'm not saying like don't ever rest, don't ever listen to your body, like don't ever like just like take it easy. However, some days like you won't find that motivation to do the thing, and that is also okay, but just like keep remembering and reminding yourself like why you put these daily habits in place in the first place. Like what is your why? Who is it for? Why are you doing it? And hopefully that helps you in terms of like just knowing like it might not be easy, I might not be feeling it, but it's okay to just get it done. So on that note, I'm gonna go edit a little bit. People. And I'm gonna go edit and then I'm gonna get ready for the sauna. I won't be able to film in the sauna just because it is a class with other people, but I'll insert some clips if you are just like stumbling on this video of like what the sauna is like, and some videos of us like being there before. Oh my god. So that is the plan for tonight, and we'll kind of get back pretty late. I think the class is like 60 to 75 minutes long. It's at 8:30. So that means that we'll get back at like 9:45, maybe 10-ish. And yeah, then I'll just be like getting ready for bed. But I'll catch up with you guys. Abel. I'll catch up with you guys later because this guy is crazy right now. He's crazy. Yeah, do you have anything to say to the vlog? That you're crazy. Okay. Let's go hang out and let's play.